And welcome back, everyone, to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today, we are starting a really big refit program because now our Dreadnoughts are proper Dreadnoughts. And on top of that, we're gonna be, it's gonna be annoying to get the Spanish to actually sign a peace deal. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to kill a bunch more of their ships. It is what it is. Now, I am going to break my rule, though. If by 1905 I do not start selling these light cruisers that I have, agree, yes, I would love to sign a peace deal with you. If we do not sell these light cruisers by 1905, I will be scrapping the light cruisers. I don't want them. I don't need them. They're just taking up space in my register. I just want to get rid of them. So, we will get rid of them. And you'll like it. The Kishans, they're going to be staying around for a while. Ingliangs. Excuse me. I believe I'm going to keep them around until at least 1910. Or I'll just keep them around permanently. I don't know. We'll see. Basically, all 8 of them go into a single task force. And they're just the battle barges. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways. So, research-wise, what are we looking at? We are 62% of the way through to steam turbines. So, now, yes, I understand that we just refit a bunch of our ships without steam turbines. It will be fine for the intermedium. Going into 1910, we need to refit everything with steam turbines because steam turbines are basically required at that point. Oiled fire burners are probably not going to be a thing initially. I wish that there was an oil storage thing to do with the ships, but also when it comes to oil fire burners, they're so bloody expensive, it's unreal. And we're going to have to develop our economy a lot more before we're going to be able to, like, basically at this point in time, it's going to require us taking India before we're going to be able to sustain the economy to be able to have all of our ships on oil. It's going to be very expensive. So, yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're not going to take any of these because, unfortunately, these are just terrible. Southern Algeria, we don't even have access to, basically. So we're not even going to bother. And I would rather just take the 100 million that they're giving us. So we will go ahead and just take that. That tells you how bad their economy is. Well, we also didn't just absolutely obliterate them, too. So I guess that is a thing. Let's go ahead and put the Ingliangs back into port. And let's go ahead and turn everything, except for our torpedo boats, back to limited. So, there we go. Now, this is good for us. This is very good for us. We've eliminated a potential rival in the region by removing their presence from the region. And we are slowly but surely getting to the point where we're really going to start punching it with the big guys. And in reality, I think there's an opportunity here. We really should start just finish off the... Oh, they don't even have a navy right now. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so I said, something about, hey, we need to develop our economy, and we got all these things we got to do, and we're refitting the fleet to go invade freaking Japan. That's all we're doing. Oh, yeah, I need to turn down my crew training so that we're saving some money there. You know what? We haven't sold any of these. These light cruisers have been just sitting here collecting dust. They haven't. None of them have sold. I'm just scrapping them. I'm sorry to the guy who was like, "Hey, no scrap." No. I'm getting rid of them. It's like these are wasting my. They're wasting my space. They don't deserve to be here. they don't matter. Why haven't you gone into dock yet? Huh, bud? Why are we not in dock yet? Come on. And then let's go ahead and turn this back down to 50%. Of course, our crew training is still terrible, but I'm spending a lot of money right now, so we kind of just have to live with it. 18 months. That's how long we have until steam turbines. So that is fine. Crap. All right. So we're going to do something else as well. I'm sorry, Angliangs, but you're costing me too much money. You're costing me too much money, and you're not as efficient as my other battleships. So we're gonna mothball the Angliangs. If we don't sell them within the next couple of years, then we'll scrap these. That's the thing, is the whole no scrap challenge is cool and all, but it really is a case of like, I want to pay for this stuff. Like if I was just doing battleship only, like honestly speaking, if the challenge was no scrap and then I did nothing but battleships or something like that, okay, fine. But you can't do that anymore. You really can't. It's not possible. For those who are unaware, the changes that were made to a lot of the engagements and a lot of the AI and stuff like that, you saw this in the American campaign that I did. We weren't able to get into battles because we didn't have enough ships out on the ocean, and we were losing transports left, right, and center. Well, we can get into battles now because we have a lot of destroyers, a lot of cruisers. In this case, we have a lot of destroyers. But we're able to get into battles because the enemy can't engage us without, or they can't do things without us being able to engage on them. Whereas if you have nothing but battleships, you can't catch the enemy. Now, it's a little different if you have battle cruisers, because battle cruisers, they're fast enough to catch most things. So it's a little different, but, you know, is what it is. So the Angliangs, they're slated to get sold off. If they get sold, cool. If they don't, they don't, and they get scrapped. Let's continue refitting our Dreadnoughts. This will just cement our power within the region, because we are literally the most powerful navy in the region. Like even the Brits are looking at us like, shit, these guys got some big shit. Fuck. Now, in regards to basing, what I plan on doing is I plan on distributing the smaller Dreadnoughts when I make my next Dreadnought class. I plan on distributing the Haichos will get sent down from the Kishans will get sent down from Haicho to Bangkok. This will be their new home. When the Angliangs are finally scrapped and gotten rid of. Then, of course, the Yellow Sea will become, Chinchu and Xiamen will get, actually, you know what? Yeah, should I do it like that? Because here's the thing, is I plan on building heavy cruisers. And I think I know what I want to do now. Yeah, well, we'll get there when we get there. We do. I would like to get to modern heavy cruisers as fast as possible. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a while to get there. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. So, but now we're not bleeding as much money by mothballing the Liangs and Chad's new leader is considered a threat for the Soviet Union. Wait, are they really invading Chad right now? Are you serious? Hold on. Oh my lord, they took Sudan. They took Sudan and they are invading Chad. Russia has fully gone colonial. Oh my lord. Love it. Love it. Go, you glorious bastards. That's hilarious to me. Oh my lord. Oh boy. Alright. We probably should have actually checked funnels as well. Actually, no, we just getting advanced medium funnels. 2. And yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine in that regard. We didn't need to check funnels because we're just unlocking them. So we'll do the funnel changes in the next upgrade package. Yeah, we're just gonna keep pressing the button right now because it's kind of the only thing we can do. The Spanish are confused. They have a lot of ships in this region for some reason still. They must think, like, for some reason they still have ports. I don't know. We just fully bugged out their fleets. And poor guys are just confused. They're like, wait, the war ended? What do you mean the war ended? I'm like, yes, the war ended several months ago. I'm sorry to inform you. Alright, so our Dreadnoughts are almost done. The Kishans will be next. The reason why we're focusing on the battleships first is because getting those refitted takes the longest. Of course, our destroyer refit is going to take a bit. Doom, 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 doom. I really do like the music. I really do. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. That should have finished up. Did it? No, one more month. Okay. So one more month and those are finished. It's January 1903. We have not sold any of the Angliangs yet, so those are definitely getting scrapped at this point, which is fine. I love them. I think they're great. But the problem is that I just need the extra room. Need the extra capability from the Dreadnoughts. Canada wants a Dreadnought. We will sell them a Dreadnought. All right. So the Kishans. Let's go ahead and refit the Kishans. We're over by... Really? Really? You annoying bastards. Alright. Suspend. We'll do this in batches of 2. And while we're also doing that, we will start refitting some of the... actually, let's delete this. And we will start refitting the destroyers. So we'll do them in batches of, I think 20 should come in under. Oh, we can totally get 10 more. How many more can we get? It's going to be cutting it close. We'll just leave it at that. So a little more than half or just under half of our destroyers. Actually, you know what? We'll queue up the other 5. So we do half and half. So like that. Still under. Cool. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom real quick. Alright. Apologies for that. Oh, okay. British. Do we want to provoke them? I kind of want to poke the bear. Do I want to poke the bear? I kind of want to poke the bear. Let's poke the bear. Let's go with that. I know I'm sacrificing some GDP. I really don't want to sacrifice GDP, but at the same time, I haven't gotten many events that actually help me in the regards of my GDP. I have not gotten many at all, and my army logistics is low as shit right now. I also need to finish building all the destroyers that I initially wanted to build, which is 100. So that's what I also need to do. So great times. Fleet wise. All right, let's look at this. So 1 month until all those destroyers finish. Awesome. So we'll get those finished. We're kind of just, you know, poke at the bear a little bit. Like, just annoy him. Like, hey, if you want to fight me, I will fight you. I will win, and I will take a lot of your shit. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. Let's go ahead, refit the last of these. Just poke at the barrel. Just a little bit. Just poke. Alright. And then... So our plan is going to be twofold. We will take Malaya and Singapore first. Because what this will do... Well, actually... Yeah. Malaya and Singapore. Then Brunei and North Borneo. We'll take those. And then we'll swing down here to Papua New Guinea. And then we'll take Australia. And then we'll send... Actually, how big are the ports out here? Not very. Okay, that's kind of big. Fiji's kind of big. That's a little biggie. All right, the Angliangs get to ride once again because we're gonna need the extra ships to throw. Because what we'll do is we'll send the Kishans. So we'll send the Kishans with the Angliangs. We'll send them out here. They'll start taking these islands. So we'll just send them out to here first, for example, to Gilbert Islands, or what? It's the Gilbert Islands, right? Like that's what this chain is actually referred to. But we'll send them out here first. They'll take this, swing down here to Pitcairn. I've never heard of these islands. There are so many islands in the Pacific that I've never fucking heard of. But we'll send from here to here to here to here to New Zealand. And then eventually they'll swing over to Australia. By that point in time, our Dreadnoughts, the How the fuck do I say this? Daoguang? Daoguang? Is I gotta be close with that one. I gotta be close. I gotta be fucking close with that. Daoguang? Kinda sounds funny. I'm gonna have to look it up. But the Daoguang class, will send these. They will be the ones that initiate the initial invasion of Malaya and North Borneo and everything. And then everything will meet up, head over this way. Well, actually, I'll send them to Burma first, I think. Yeah, because if I start with Burma, I go down to Fort Blair, I go down to Malaya, Singapore, then here, then come over here to Australia. I think that would be the route that I take. Or something analogous. Okay. I have the plan! Oh my lord, these boys. They being loud. I don't know what the fucking Guido is cackling like a freaking clown for. Nothing happening out there? Oh, lordy lord. I love my roommates. They're great. They're great guys. Alright, let's resume this as well. Alright, one more turn on those. And then we will queue up 30 destroyers. So this turn we queue up 30 destroyers. It's gonna be a lot of small boats. Did the hell? Okay, there it is. I was like, where did the music go? It just stopped so abruptly. Alright, so let's go queue up 30 more of these. Lots of ships. More ships for the war effort. So we'll queue those up. That will give us a metric fuck ton of destroyers. Like, just so many destroyers. This will actually, and what this does, so if you're not really in the understanding of why I'm building so many destroyers, what this does is it gives us full spectrum coverage. We have the big stuff that can fight the big battles, and then we have the small stuff that can run around and fight everything else. And it just means that, you know, the enemy is going to be sitting there like, where did all the screaming memes come from? As proven as earlier in the campaign, when all of a sudden the screaming meme torpedo boats come out of nowhere and just start launching torpedoes and just gatting people in the face. It worked really well. Oh, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially at war. All right. We are officially at war with the British. Now, this is kind of problematic. This is kind of problematic because we don't have all the ships that we need. Because the Anglings are still in port. So we're not going to be able to do our amazing multi-pincer advance that we were going to do. But what we can do is a little something like this. So let's go ahead. We're going to send every single destroyer that we have available right now down with these guys. And then the reserve fleet of the Haichos, or the Kishans, my bad. They're coming from Haicho. It's going to be a smaller fleet because 2 of the ships are still refitting. And then, of course, until we the Angliangs, they're mothballed right now. They can't do anything. So, and since we're building those destroyers, we can't refit. Can't refit them. Well, I guess what we can do is we can suspend and then bring them back into order like so, because it will be faster to bring these guys back into order than, and I forgot I didn't click that. Oh, that's what that guy, there was a, okay, so this is from earlier video. You guys are going to be watching this video later next week. There was a guy who mentioned, I don't have this turned on, and I was confused on what he was meaning, and now I realize, I'm like, oh, I literally didn't have that button turned on. Whoopsie. How many destroyers are coming out of Hacho? 11. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's nice. We'll toss some destroyers with the Angliangs just to give them a screen. But now we send these guys down. Of course they're going to attack Sarawak. Okay, we're going to have to take North Borneo quickly. Of course they're going to launch that attack right off the rip. And because of our combat penalties on land... Oh yeah, screw it. You know what? Let's go. Okay, okay, let's do this. So we're fighting a two-front war now, but one of those fronts doesn't have any freaking ships. So we're good in that regard. Let's go take North Borneo first. We will park that set of ships over there. We'll park this set of ships over there, and then this set of ships will bring their happy ass down here and block off the Straits of Malacca. What this does is it prevents the British from reinforcing too quickly, because they have to go around Sumatra through here in order to reach us. If we block that off later with some extra ships, like the Angliangs, we all of a sudden create a different scenario where, oh, they have to now come around all the way around into the Indonesian seas and then come up to attack us. So we can really, like, increase the distance that they have to travel. And then as soon as the Angliangs are back up and running, then we'll put them on blocking positions. The Angliangs are back up and running, so we'll be able to go ahead and throw those bad boys into the fire. We'll go ahead and we will take 4 Angliangs, the 4 destroyers that are in Bangkok. We'll put them in right outside of Singapore, and then we'll put the other 4 with another 4 destroyers from the task force up here, down here, and then we'll start doing things. Yeah, we're gonna take we're gonna take that alliance, actually. We're going to take that alliance. We are beating them, actually, funny enough. We're going to take North Borneo very quickly, but we are actually beating them, funny enough. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to send these guys over towards here. The Kishans are actually going to be what provides the muscle in this area. So let's go ahead and throw these guys down here, and then These guys will come here, right outside of Singapore. These guys will give 4 of their destroyers to provide a screen. The Kishans will provide the muscle while these guys will maneuver around to the different places to take them. Actually, you know what? Why do that? Let's put you here. And then aliens will move into the straight to block. And then when these guys are done up here, they'll move down here. We'll take Singapore and Malaya. And then we'll just move the Angliangs further up in here to just provide coverage. The British haven't maneuvered any forces here, so that's good. All right, so I think we got a solid battle plan. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. We're at war with the Brits, and we have a very big front that we can fight the Brits on. So it's going to be a very interesting war. It's going to be a very fun war, and because we have now allied with the French, that brings a lot of vessels to the fight. So hopefully, maybe, we can see some definitive stalling going on over here in the Mediterranean and the North Atlantic by the French, preventing the British from moving many other forces to attack us. So anyways, guys, love you all. Have a good one.